spend your Sundays intentionally, I find that it is what sets your weeks up for success, what sets your months up for success, your year, your life. And it can be as simple as just starting with a journal, sitting down for 5 minutes and just writing your thoughts. You'll start to piece dots together as opposed to keeping that scrambled up yarn in your mind. Good morning, my friend. Today is Sunday. I really want to share with you my perspective on Sundays today and share why I feel like it's so important to really give yourself that energy, to recenter yourself, to re-energize yourself. And I don't know about you, but whenever it's raining on a Sunday morning, something about it is so nice. Sunday morning, rain is falling. Oh, it is nice, but we got a couple things to take care of. The first thing I like to do on Sunday mornings is to clean my bed sheets. And it really does set you up for success on Monday morning. It's like you're setting yourself up for success. You're telling yourself, I take care of my shit and I sleep in clean beds and I do it before my week starts. The biggest reason why I'm making this video is because preparing myself for another busy week, I figured I'd just go ahead and document it because I want to show up more often here for you and show you a little bit more of my life. I want these videos to be as raw as possible, document the journey of building this business, really giving it my all and not just being halfway in, actually going all the way in. One thing that used to block me creatively in the past is trying to make all these shots look so perfect. I think there's a time and place for that, but for these, I don't care that there's cords out. I don't care it doesn't look great. I don't even have my speaker on my desk right now. I don't care. Let me provide some context for those of you who have no clue who I am. My name is Ashton. I'm a 29-year-old creator and entrepreneur, and I am currently switching my business model for a heavy focus on digital products because I feel like after 10 years of doing photography, about 8 years doing video. I started my creative business 7 years ago. What I really find useful for my time and energy is building products that help you systemize your life and your content and your business, your brand, all that. Because I found systems to be the biggest game changer for me. Up until last year, my business was all about freelance photography, videography. I first started doing weddings back in the day, and always felt like there was something being left on the table. Wasn't fulfilled by the projects I was doing. It always felt like one-off, like I wasn't able to really make an impact. Just feel it in me. I feel like I have a purpose to really help. I'm just gonna share as much as I can on these videos. I want them to be just laid back, just chill, let's hang out. No fancy cuts, no music. Just chill. And this is Hazel. Yeah, you want to say hi to the camera? Say hi, my name is Hazel Basil, and I love Sundays at home, and Mondays at home, and Tuesdays, and Wednesdays, and Thursdays, and Fridays, and Saturdays. Also, welcome to my home. I love this place. Being in a home that you really enjoy in terms of interior, coziness, and how it makes you feel, what energy it puts you in, plays such a pivotal role, especially as a creator. Somebody who is filming themselves often and wanting to stay like in a flow with creativity. I definitely believe that like having a place that inspires you is probably the most important thing, especially if you work from home. So if you have the luxury, you have a little bit of discretionary income, go get some lamps. I used to think that having lamps on was wasting electricity, but they take up tiny fraction of the electricity to power that little light bulb. So one thing that I wrote in my journal yesterday is to take some time to reflect tomorrow, which is today, because I wrote this yesterday. Music finally came up with a DJ and producer name, and I want to reflect on Dreamflow because today I'm releasing a video on Dreamflow, which is what I'm using here, and Creator OS, which is a new product that I just made, which is like a tiered down version of Dreamflow. If you're interested in any of that, you can just go watch my last video. And also posting on YouTube daily. We're gonna go for this. I don't know how it's gonna work, but we're gonna give it a shot. at least for this week, and just see how it goes. Because something that I've been really, really feeling lately is like, I just want to put out volume. I want to be less perfectionist, just volume. Like, we just need to, we're going to make a coffee and then we're going to sit down and reflect. Voila. Cheers. And I'll check in with you shortly. We just had a beautiful little journal sesh. I used to have a weird relationship with journaling where I would only journal whenever I was feeling overwhelmed, anxious, down in life, feeling behind. Lately, with everything going on, the business and wanting to build a music brand and posting on YouTube and pushing for volume on Instagram, it's a lot. It's a lot to manage mentally. The way I think of it is like a bundle of yarn in your mind. Like, imagine like a bunch of squigglies just overlapping each other. That's when you get overwhelmed because there's no order. And when you don't express those things, whether it be through a journal, through talking to a friend, or opening up to a therapist or a coach or something like that, all of that stays bundled up in your forehead. Not in your forehead, but like your mind. And you just feel so trapped with all your thoughts. And the more and more that you just keep it in, the harder it is to express it. Not to say that I feel overwhelmed, and honestly, like, I feel alarmingly overwhelmed considering everything going on in life right now, because I have faith that, for one, I know that this is what I've been wanting to do for so long. Two, it's faith that I am going to figure it out. Like, there's just no way it's not going to get figured out, because I'm not giving up. And that's where the journal comes in handy, because this is a lonely road. There aren't a lot of people in my life who are doing similar things. I'm thankful to say that there are a few, but it is lonely, and it can feel like a lot of pressure on yourself. And when you're trying to reflect on your weeks so that you can make progress throughout the next week and keep improving, the journal is the key to that, because it raises attention to how you're operating and maybe things that you could do differently. Life is a constant trial and error. Let's try this. Let's really give it volume to figure out our answer and then move on to the next idea. I feel like if you just do this over the course of your weeks, of your life, how can you possibly not reach your goal, make progress, and live a life that, live your dream life? Start doing those things that you know you want to be doing, and just do it, regardless of how it's going to look, what people will think. No expectations, just do it. You already know I finished that coffee real quick. Just like I was telling you about the mind getting all scrambled up, the body does the same thing. If you've ever heard of the concept, the body keeps the score, then you know what I'm talking about. A lot of times we store stress in our bodies, and that's the key to stretching. It's not to just be flexible, although that is a big perk and benefit. The thing that I have found to be a huge hack is limiting your stimulation in the morning and being meticulous about it. Knowing that if you open up Instagram and you start scrolling, your dopamine is going to be fucked with for the rest of the day. Big time, big time. Because as soon as you start seeing flashy objects and you start seeing likes and shares and follows and DMs, you are ruining your productivity for the rest of the day. Because all of a sudden, everything else that's not read or a like or a comment or a share is just not enjoyable. So if you can limit your stimulation until you've done your one thing for the day, you're going to make so much more progress in life. Automatically. There's no such better feeling than just being centered. I know that whenever I was feeling really overwhelmed constantly, it's because I wasn't limiting my stimulation. I'm excited. Like, this is how life should feel, in my opinion. Just learning, following curiosity, avoiding social media, staying off that time-sucking platform, and just using social media to inspire people to, like, spend time off of social media. It's kind of ironic, right? Guys, come on. Tell me that don't look so good. Time to get this protein in. We have a video that we're posting today for Dreamflow, the Notion system, how I basically run my entire creative business, organize my mind, and all of the things in between. So I just need to watch over the edit, make sure everything's good before we upload it here in a bit. Look how cute this girl is. So something that I do on my YouTube videos, whenever I'm done editing, I always watch the video and test it with something like these, like AirPods or Jabra Elite, whatever these are called. What I find is that a lot of times, like, I hear stuff through this that I don't normally hear through there or through my headphones, which is really interesting. There was one part where I had music come in and the music was way too loud, but on the computer it sounded, or at my desk it sounded fine. Also, I'm really fucking excited because I finally decided on my music name, and I'm gonna start posting all my music stuff on a different YouTube channel. I'll put that in the description because by the time you watch this video, I will have released my first mix on the channel. And I've been sitting on this mix for a couple weeks because I wanted to figure out my name, my music name that I've been trying to figure out for the last year. But I finally figured something out, and I'm gonna post it on that channel. So if you like house music, if you like to just vibe out to just really chill and groovy, laid back music, I think you'll like this mix. Joey Lou! Not gonna lie, this is a little impulse purchase. Also, I don't have my monitors here because my friend is borrowing them, so it looks a little tacky right now. Some mixed reviews online when I was purchasing this. We shall see how it turns out. Now it's elevated so I don't have neck pain. Wow, I like it. Good purchase. Yay, nay.
More clarity in my head on what I'm gonna do each week with it.
Sure.
So right now I started like a broadcast channel.
Something you could consider, at least like for a starting point, is creating a free guide for people who ask that question. Like, what are you literally repeating to all of these people over and over?
I actually like that a lot. I'll be looking out for those YouTube videos, and I'll go watch yours that you just finished too right now.
Oh, I need to send you Dreamflow, by the way. So I'll do that whenever we hop off.
Yeah, we'll talk soon.
Sounds good, man. Enjoy the rest of your day. He was the one I was going to pick up whenever my car broke down. One thing that we talked about doing a while back is doing Sunday strategy call where we just hop on for like 10-15 minutes and talk about each other's goals. It's basically just giving feedback on where we feel like we're headed, any thoughts that we have, and I feel like that is going to be really impactful this year to really make this the best year yet. So I'm stoked about it. His name is AJ, and you'll probably see some more content with him throughout the week. He's really great. I highly recommend you go check him out. If you're into parkour, definitely go check him out. But either way, he's just like a awesome human being. So much to learn from and find inspiration from. That lighting looks a little better. I think this is a good stopping point. Really enjoyed this. My goal for this video was to simply inspire you to spend your Sundays intentionally, because I find that it is what sets your weeks up for success, what sets your months up for success, your year, your life. And it can be as simple as just starting with a journal. Every Sunday, I recommend just sitting down for 5 minutes and just writing your thoughts, because you'll start to piece dots together as opposed to keeping that scrambled up yarn in your mind. Start expressing yourself. Do it alone if it's too uncomfortable to do it with someone else, because you're going to experience so many benefits and your life will change within a matter of a week, because you start to pick up patterns and notice things that were swept under the rug. All I got to do is just do some stuff for Instagram and promote my new YouTube page for music, because I want to release this mix. Finally, I feel like I've been sitting on it for weeks now, and it's like one of my favorite mixes, so I'm excited to put it out. If you want to go check it out, link is in the description. If you like house music, you'll love it. That's it for this video. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great week.